action awaits, and a big crowd to welcome the Japan national team. And as you can see, they have both fallen in their opening clashes, so it's all about getting down to business here today. Both losing. Of course, Japan losing to China 80-87, 65-77 for Korea against Chinese Taipei. Japan are at the top still with Korea. It's a must-win clash here for this fourth encounter between these two giants of Asia in their bid to try and move on through to the 20th FIBA Basketball World Cup, which will take place in 2027 in Qatar. Well, Korea, of course, coming into this, and Nicolas Mazur, the head coach, is very aware that he has to make a few adjustments. That 65-77 scoreline, well, it was a big blow to them. They've never lost 2 games in the same World Cup qualifying window, and 9 of their 10 last games finished with more than 10 points more than their opponents. Just to give you an idea of what it means to them and what they're trying to do. Nicolas Mazur keen to get into the heart of the action here. Sixteen teams from Asia, 7 berths available, but the host Qatar automatically qualified. And the second window of 6. A top of the table tussle. And that trophy up for grabs, of course, doing a little bit of a tour around the world. This is the Japan team with Saito, Nuki Togashi, the captain, point guard. Kanechika. Yudai Nishida, very important player for Japan. They want to get back on the saddle, get the right results. Joshua Hawkinson, giant center, 6'9". And the head coach, Shokatani Dai. New appointments. And ready to get the results here in his own backyard. Time now for the 2 national anthems, starting with the national anthem of the Korea Republic.
The national anthem of Republic of Korea.続いて日本国国歌です。本日は三浦大知さんに独唱に手を行っていただきます。And now for the national anthem of Japan, performed by Daichi Miura.
君が代は千代にや千代に さざれ石の岩音なりて苔のむすまで
Thank you very much. ありがとうございました。
Stunning rendition of the Japanese national anthem there, of course. Well, we're nearly ready for the tip-off, of course, for this battle between Japan and Korea Republic. There's the trophy, of course, the Naismith Trophy, the FIBA World Cup trophy that everybody's got their eyes on heading into 2027 Qatar. Can't wait for it. It's going to be massive. And of course, it's going to be something special. Japan seeking their 7th participation. There's the referees, of course. Prida Wongmi of Thailand, Ryan Jones of New Zealand, and Oe Xiong Chan of Malaysia.
First umpire, Ryan Jones from New Zealand. Second umpire, Oe Xiong Chan from Malaysia. And the FIBA technical delegate for the game is Alistair.
Stage has been set, beautiful court. Fans have turned up as well. This is what it's all about. Very important moments. Just the other warm-up. Let's have a look at the starting 5 for Korea. Hyungjong Lee, Jonghyun Lee, Ki Sang-yu, Yongjun An, and Seonghyun Lee is the starting 5 for Nicholas Mazurs. We've got Eddie Moon, Lee Kang Kim on the bench, and some quality players, of course. Eddie Daniel came on for 10 minutes as the head coach, Nicholas Mazurs. First ever foreign coach for the Korea Republic. His debut here at the helm of Korea. And that in itself is a big statement. And the starting 5 for Japan with Takumi Saito, Yuta Watanabe, Yudai Baba, Yudai Nishida, Joshua Hawkinson. Takumi Saito, the point guard, 30 years of age. And Yudai Baba of Nagasaki Velka, the 30-year-old, 6'4". There he is, the man in charge, Dai Okatani. Joshua Wilkinson, averaging 34.9 minutes, 13.5 points, will be pivotal for this Japanese performance here. We're expecting fireworks. We're expecting a big showdown between these two Asian nations. A lot at stake here. Japan lost to China, haven't lost back-to-back at home since November 2021. That was 5 years ago, and that was against China. Watanabe, one of the key scorers. And Tominaga as well. And Yuta will be pivotal. Need to watch out for Japan's guards. They are lethal. They've got some great shooters in this team. Tip-off time here in Okinawa. And Hawkinson making sure that that ball is safely in the hands of this Japanese side. Watanabe will be providing us with some fine shooting skills. The first effort there, just flying over the top from Takumi Saito. Testing the waters, Korea gain possession. Chance for Yuki Sang into the paint, but taken by Yuta Watanabe. Gunning ball, Saito, back out to Watanabe. Shows goes just to the edge of the paint there. Mid-range two, doesn't fall. Frantic start. And just a step back behind the D. Off the rim, made safe by Hawkinson again. Lovely little dance, good work, good passing and drained big time. That is sterling work there from Japan. Watanabe, as expected, he's got a high efficiency, 20.5. Last game, 13 points, 5 of 9 from the field. And key player is a steal. And again, work. Hawkinson can't quite get himself around. And high up to drain the two. Wasted opportunity after a good steal. Good movement from Korea. Front of the rim, Hawkinson with another rebound. Keep an eye on what he does because we know that he's going to be pivotal out here today. Long range shot, drains the three. And a 5-point lead there. That is top class play. That is from that man, Joshua Hawkinson. Shot clock down to 7. Need to make a move here. Jong-hyun. 3 seconds, trying to get rid of his man. There's the long range shot coming up. It's a rim. They get a second bite of the apple. Lee Jong-hyun again. Down into the corner. And the sharp shooting not happening. Foul committed by Yuki Sang. Watanabe's defensive game coming to the fore. That is just brilliant. Love the passing game when it comes off. Yuday Baba doing some brilliant stuff. And look at that. Drained in a big way, and then the 3-pointer coming in from Hawkinson. Marveloso, 5 points to the good. Japan. Korea yet to score. Again, Wilkinson, there's the 3 shots. Rolls back out, Hyunjung, 6'6". Plays in Japan for Nagasaki Velka. Bullet pass out. It's been boxed in. That's great defense. Really good defensive work. Well, we know what the guards are like. We know how complicated it can be. But that's a lovely little touch there. Just sneaking his hand, Yudai Nishida. They'll take a lot from that. Hawkinson makes it safe. Fake. Cut inside. Step back attempt to try and get to. Doesn't fall for Nishida. Quick transition. Youngjun. Seung-hyun picks it up. Right down into the corner. Little dance into the paint. Shot clock down to 5, mid-range 2, off the glass, and finally, first points scored there from this man, Moon Yoo-hyun, the Anjang, Cheongjiang Kwan Roosters, Red Roosters. Wilkinson, oh, lovely passing, I love it, that is delightful, just couldn't quite see it sink. No sinkhole activity there for Joshua Hawkinson. Make a little adjustment and he could be on for a top scoring afternoon. Brilliant 3-pointer from Lee Jong-hyun. And we're back level. 5 points apiece. Two fouls, Korea Republic. That was quality. Hawkinson, the go-to man at the moment. Watanabe, Chiba Jets player. Oh, there's a little bit of a shirt pull there. You can see that on Takumi Saito. Hand goes up. Moon Yun, very physical. There he is, just trying to get around Hawkinson. Big screen there from the big man. And third team foul there for Korea Republic. Have to be a little bit careful. We're not even past the halfway mark of the first quarter. Lovely bounce pass, very quick to react. And attempted shot going over the top there. Moon picking up his second successive foul. Let's have a look at this again. That's a pull of the arm. He has to be careful. That's not good. Hawkinson. Saito going right through. Oh, he nearly drains the two, does draw the foul. Well, they've got the speed, we know that. And they've got the ability to drive into the paint, cause all sorts of problems, havoc. Moon getting a couple of bits of advice from head coach Nicolas Mazur. Needs to calm down. He knows that just getting tangled up with those fast players that they have in this squad, like Saito, is going to just incite more issues. And of course, third foul it is for Moon. And shooting from the charity line. Not bad at all there for that man, Saito. At the other end, we finally get some activity with An Youngjun. Just carving up, a little bit of contact. And this time, it's the first foul for Japan and Yudai Nishida. 7 points for An in the last game. Making it quite complicated, as per usual. Off the glass, and in it goes. 7-6. 100% for Japan with their first two free throw shots from Takumi Saito. Such a big blow to Japan, losing against Chinese Taipei, 73-80. Dan Okatani, well, the ball's been flung back into no man's land. Korea will regain possession. Korea seeking their 9th World Cup appearance. They missed 2023. Eager to get back on track. Lee Sung-hon, loss of possession again. Turnover. There's the dancing, moving players picked up. Watanabe goes up, tries to get the little chip in there. Hawkinson doesn't fall. Defense in position. Ball comes back out. Lee Hyung-jung. Drive through, high off the glass. He does get fouled. That's another foul. Watanabe at fault on that occasion. So there you go, a little bit of contact. Not enough to catch the eye of the referee. Tominaga coming on. The Lawanga Hokkaido guard. Good shooting there. Own personal fan club, Lee Hyung-jung. 18 points in the last game against Chinese Taipei. He was 100% from the three-throw line, as you can see. Goes through the drill and gets his second point, keeping that 100% record. Played both games against China in the first window. Was a little bit of a wild move there. And Korea again just forcing the turnover. There we go, that's the pull. That's the contact that was made. Again, Japan finding themselves in a spot of bother there with Saito, replaced by Seiya Ando, Yokohama Corsairs. 4:15 left to play in this first quarter. And Yongjun averaging about 27 minutes, 8.5 points per game. Again, he goes down past the baseline. Top quality from An Yongjun. From Lee Hyung-jung, really solid. Look at the drive. And he's got a little bit of a help there coming from his teammate Lee Sung-hyun. Just getting in the way, and a little bit of a screen there on Hawkinson. Well, we always knew that the backcourt would be an important place.
Thumb out zone, thumb out zone. All right, just get it over a touchdown, thumb out zone, run it right away. Casey, screen. Right here. All right, sorry, this is gonna be Josh, you're here. Right here. This is gonna be Baba. Come on, screen. Casey, you're up, right? And you're following. Josh, two screen. Let's go. Josh, you follow.
Averaging 23.7 points there. You can see the rebound, such a pivotal and integral part of this Korean team. There was talk that Eddie Daniel could came on for the last 10 minutes, got 6 rebounds. And 3 offensive rebounds, just to give you an idea of what he can bring to the floor. Just dealing with the Japanese guards who have been so prolific, but obviously not in the opening game against China. Long-range three-point attempt made safe again by Lee. There's Eddie Daniel, we talked about him. Very fast, very furious, tries to get the points. Gets knocked out of bounds. Just 18 years of age, but so electric fast he really is. And on that occasion, Lee unable to get hold of the ball. He's averaging 23.7 points. And every time that he scores more than 20, they go on to win. They lose when he has less than 20, Lee Hyung-jung. And he got 18 against Chinese Taipei, so obviously it's he was being jinxed. Hawkinson right through the middle, carving up that Korean defense. And that was brilliant play. A brilliant move there coming with Ando. Korea Republic with a 1-point lead. Back out for a long-range three. How about that? Interstellar activity from downtown. With Lee Jung-hyun nailing that three-pointer. They got a 4-point lead. And that's 2 from 2 for Jay Lee. In the spin over the top, Hawkinson with a rebound. That's where he comes to the fore. The big man in the right place. 2-point game. Lots of time, mid-range 2. It's an easy bucket. Easier said than done, but brilliantly done by Lee Jung-hyun. 33-year-old, 6'5". Hyundai Mobis player. Look at the pass, that is brilliant. Hawkinson, oh, a delight to the eye. Baseline pass was fabulous. Hawkinson taking the pass after that. Coming right through the center, it's unstoppable with that big frame of his. Kind of center that you really need in your team when you're driving through the paint. Outside, different scenario. There's a little tug. That's a foul that's been committed. Look at Lee. That is bombastic. High and dry over the top. Bring it on. And that is quality passing as well, coming from Hara. Hawkinson. 2-point game. Another foul, and this time look at that over on that far side. There it is. A little bit of contact. That's all it took for Sanohara, and that's off the glass for Han Young-jun. Up to 4 points. Jay Lee with 6 points. Look at that, 2 from 3 tonight from the free throw line. Well, this time there's a miss. Hawkinson collects 3 points and went to the final minutes. Missed 2 from the charity line, Korea. Japan looking to try and close the gap for the end of the first quarter. Shot clock down to 4, it comes out. Well, they're gonna lose possession on that. Let's have a look. Well, that was the touch. It was in fact contact, so straight to the free throw line. Ideal scenario for Japan. Tominaga drains the second 2. It's a 1-point game, 37 seconds left to play. And Eddie Daniel coming back on. Kang also getting a chance to shine, the 22-year-old. Goyang Sono player. is Yang Young Seok. Long range bomb that's flying in from way downtown. Lee Daniel unable to fling that ball back in. Still lead by 1, Korea Republic. Shin Seong-min coming on. Korea Gas corporate player. Lots of players getting the chance to come out here and shine. I think it's important that, that both coaches try and get a lot of their players on the floor, give them a taste as they try and find the right ingredients to get the right results. Differential of about 2.5 seconds. Comes out Hawkinson going up for 3. Comes off the back. Step back attempt for 2. 2 seconds left, and we're not going to get a last shot. And it will be Korea Republic who go in with the 1-point lead at the end of the first quarter. Riveting encounter here. 15-16 it is. Take a look at some of the best plays here from the first quarter. Wonderful passing. Look at that, drained by Watanabe. Sensational interplay between this Japan team. The Korea, a couple of moves of their own. Look at Lee, cuts out down that left side. Little step back outside of the D, goes high over Watanabe. Look at the flight path. Out of the way, it's coming in. Lee Jong-hyun. Some big shots from downtown. Again, top quality from Lee. Watanabe's passing. And there he is, Joshua Hawkinson. Right place, right time to take that fabulous pass, Shutahara. Well, don't forget to scan the QR code, get the Courtside 1891 app, or log in via the web to watch the live streams. You've also got extended highlights, all the FIBA competitions. It's Courtside 1891. Second quarter coming up. Look at that, that's the push in the back, so it's an offensive foul on Yudai Nishida. No need for that. And you can see that Coach Mazuo understands that there was no need for that. Opening 8 seconds, already picking up a foul. Little moments where take it out, extract it from the equation, and be in a better place. Long range shot coming in from the left side there. As Wilkinson does, Hawkinson, sorry, doing a brilliant job. Unable to get that pass, and it goes out of play. Sensational, look at this. Look at the recovery pass. The blind pass over his head. Watanabe, Hawkinson. Shot clock down to 4. Oh, through the gap, the attempt to try and go up from Watanabe. It's just slick passing. Look at that, bounce pass just around Lee Hyung-jung. Contact, Watanabe goes straight up to free throw line and try and improve on his 2 points. Averaging 33.1 minutes, 17 points on average. And he's a big rebounder, of course, as we know. It will be important for him to continue to play that role. Second is good. Japan move ahead by a point. And Avi Schaefer coming on, the 28-year-old Seahorses Mikawa. Power forward, he's a big guy at 6'9". That's a great pass, and he gets fouled as well. That's a 4-point play. And absolutely bombastic shooting there. Draws the foul at the same time. It's a great pass as well to Lee Hyung-jung. There's the contact, but the flight path, brilliant. Yodai Baba coming on it. More importantly for Korea Republic, Lee goes up to the line. 7 points. 1 of 3, 3 points, and he nails that. Up to 8 he goes. And just moving ahead of Hawkinson, who's got 7 so far. With Jung-Hyun Lee, 6 points. It's a 3-pointer, front rim. Oh, it's been picked up. That's dynamic work there from Ando, point guard. Very wily, very quick, down into the corner. Little fake, goes up for the big 3. It's a baseline 3, but, well, it's good, strong defensive work there. Schaefer a little bit frustrated there. He's trying to keep the ball in play, but look at that, dispossessed by Eddie Daniel. But Japan regain possession. Step back 2. Top quality from Kazai Tominaga. This really is a roller coaster ride. He's up to 4. That's a great shot, but it's just not dropped. Schaefer makes it safe as they go flying up into enemy territory. Watanabe just calming things down, gets the pass out. Schaefer down into the corner, foul committed. There you go. Little slip there, and just flies into Schaefer. I love the way that he just gets separation there, and then manages to get his shot in. Tominaga. The classy piece of play. Hyundai Mobis player. Lee Seong-hyun. Watanabe. Good movement in the paint, but unable to lock himself in on the radar shot. Jun Seok down into the corner. There's the drive, it all opens up, kicks it out. He's going very high, it goes too high there. Eddie D. Ando probes, comes back out, waits for organization. It's all opening up there. That's no, that was there for the taking. The first say Ando unable to get it over the top. Plenty of time as well. That's wonderfully works. The drive going through. Look at that block. Yuki Sang unable to get the points. And a wonderful scenario here. Watanabe getting the points. Brilliant passing in the paint. Teamwork, dream work. Bring it on. Japan move ahead by 1. Well, that was the work at the other end. Watanabe, look at that, that short pass there. He's coming through, he'll take that every time. Love the way that they link up. Schaefer getting a pat on the back. And Japan are working their magic. You can scan the QR code, get the Courtside 1891 app, or log in via the web to watch the live streams. Japan with their 6 bench points. Just showing the depth of the bench that they have. Look at that, that's fabulous defensive work there coming from Yudai Baba. Just does enough to skim the ball, get it out of the hands. One-point lead for Japan. Korea Republic in possession here. Dance around the outside for Lee Jong-hyun, goes up high, delivers the 3. That is brilliant play coming from that man, Lee Hyung-jung. And he's now showing us what he is capable of doing. 11 points into double figures. Look at the 6 rebounds as well. He really is one of the top players in his team. That's some excellent work in the paint from Hawkinson. And he too extends his tally to 9. 50% from the field. Working his magic in the paint. 3-shot off the iron. Back out, made safe. Good work there from Togashi. So, of course, the captain of this Japan team. Watanabe. Here's Hawkinson. Hawkinson floats one over the shot. The shoe goes in. And a dream score there for Joshua Hawkinson. Two-point lead for Japan in this tit-for-tat tussle in Okinawa. And Daiyokatani will be happy. Oh, it's, and that's going to be a foul on from Hawkinson. Just went in a little bit too hard. Flattens his opponents. You can see that he's going down there. Lee Sung-hyun. A little bit of a bump. He's pleading innocence, but it's just fallen on deaf ears. Sublime shooting there from Lee Hyung-jung. He's a fabulous long-range shooter, isn't he? Lee Sung-hyun off the glass. Clawing back into this again. This is to match. 6'5", the 33-year-old puts in the assists. Averages 35.4 points. They got their fans here as well, Korea Republic. This is not just all about Japan. Oh, love the firm shooting from the charity line using the glass. We're level again. Togashi. Hawkinson, Togashi trying to get the little sneak pass around the player there to Hawkinson. And Lee. Claiming that it did come back off Togashi. Togashi. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, it's just knocked out. It comes out of his hands, Tominaga. And a chance at the other end. That's a great drive, great score, and the foul. Top quality from Man Jong-hyun. Look at this. Perseverance pace. Just gets in front of his man there, Baba. And all he needed to do was just get that right shoulder in front of the defender, and afterwards it was all his. That is fabulous scoring. And a timeout called for Japan.
If we get you fouls, let's use fouls. Guys, run on the other side. Josh, because 33 is staying with you. He's running on the other side. 33 is staying with you. Run on the other side. You and I. Here. You go. Right? And let's go. Baba right here. Right? Screen a body. Right? Go. Josh, come up at the same time. You think it's a catch. Yeah. If you skip it over, right? Josh, first look right there. You feel like we did. No, me there. You skip it. Josh is here. You flash middle. All right, real. Come on.
A little bit of concern. Well, that was the moment that it was a fast break. And look at that, a one-man mission there for An Young-jun. Draws the foul in the process. 2+1, and a chance for them to move 3 ahead. Japan getting 14 points in the paint. And 6 second chance points. But Japan are getting 6 points from turnovers. Korea getting 6 points from turnovers, and that's will be very positive for Coach Mazur. There's the drive through, and the points counts, and the foul. It's a +1. Nishida tonight too. Last game 14 against China. Yurai Nishida, shooting guard. There you go, 100% for Japan from the free throw line. Up to 80%, a little bit better. Following those two coming from Seong-hun. Nicely done, all the drop, it's just a little bit too heavy. You're trying to quickly retrieve possession. Wow, look at that effort there. It was going towards Hawkinson, and a drive through. No foul. Strong defense. Japan on the attack. Watanabe, that's the pass that they're looking for. Hawkinson with the delivery. Big score, big moments, and that would just lift the fans. Watanabe all smiles. Massive scoring touch. Just look at this. Get out of there. That is the block from Watanabe. He's all smiles. And look what happens. Access denied in a big way. And he's part of that attack. Gets the ball to down that left side with Hawkinson delivering the 2. It's exactly what your coach wants. Dayo Katani.
If he doesn't set a screen, keep it.
Korea led by 4, now they're trailing by 2. That's just basketball, isn't it? It is all about the runs. And Joshua Hawkinson, 13 points, 5 rebounds. Efficiency is 16, outstanding. So good in the paint, but also he's a team player, of course. He'll understand who's in the better position, but 9 times out of 10, if he's lingering with intent in the paint, you know that he's going to drain and put points on the board. Drive right through the middle, it's all opened up, get out of there! Hawkinson. And he's looking across, a little bit bewildered. It wasn't him. It was the push in the back from Togashi. Nothing wrong with the swat. There we go. You saw the gesture. Togashi picks up the foul. And I think that's going to be the 15th foul for Japan. Eight from 11, 11 from 13 against Chinese Taipei. Off the glass and in for Yuyun. Moon, 3 fouls, of course. Not the ideal start. Did touch on the importance of Moon and Eddie Daniel in that 4th and final quarter, but still couldn't retrieve and get themselves the results against Chinese Taipei that they lost by 12. Shot clock down to 5. Needs to go for the drive. It comes out. Oh, it's delightful. Hawkinson off the glass and in. And 2 more as they lead by 3 with 3:11 left to play. He's up to 15, averaging 13.5. And a player. Well, that's Wilkinson. Maybe a little bit of contact. He's gone down quite hard. Hawkinson on Lee Song-yeon. Yeah, that's just a little push. Yeah, that's the awkward fall, isn't it? Falling on his side there. And the reaction coming from Nicolas Mazur to get the medical team on. Mong Mi, Thailand. Look at the ankle. Look at him coming down. Yeah, it's that right ankle, isn't it? Always awkward when you actually come down. That's not good news for Lee Song-yeon and the Korean team. Such an important player. They're all important, but 4 points. But also, he's a player who's got 4 rebounds. First shot good. I wonder if he'll be okay. Doesn't look like he's in that much pain, but he wasn't looking great on the ground, on the floor when he went down. Here's Yuki Sang. Off the glass again. Fabulous second window, this FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers for Qatar 2027. Saw the trophy that's in town in Okinawa. That's a good pass, that's a great score as well. Watanabe gets 2 more. Kudos to Hawkinson. San Rokas Shibuya player. Couldn't quite drop it over the top. Away from the tentacles. Little step back. No, Watanabe. Watanabe swings it out. There's a 3-shot coming in. Delivered with panache from that man, Yudai Nishida. And a 6-point lead. 22 points in the paint. We always knew it was going to be a bit of the case. Oh, my word. Respond in that way. A 3 from An Youngjun. And he's now up to 10. The average is at 8. Over the course of the 3 games now, putting himself very much in a better position. Long range shot going up. Oh, can't touch that ball towards Hawkinson. That is lethal. Very dangerous. Nishida with a drive, floats one over the top. Again, can't get it. Second bite, second chance, and points. 39-34. Persistence pays, and the offensive rebound. A successful story. Oh, that's great work. I just couldn't quite get the touch. And a foul going against Japan. Watanabe into the corner. Swish. In it goes. Sharp shooting from Yudai Nishida. And Young-jun up to double figures as well with his 10 points. Two from 4 from the field. Sorry, 3 from 6 from the field. 2 from 4 of the 2-point shots that he's put in. He's got one of his 2 3-pointers. Lee Hyung-jung up to 12 points now, 100% from the free throw line. So keep an eye on Lee Sung-hoon, see if he's going to come back on. Slick. 13 for him now, 5 from 5 from the line. Togashi. Watanabe. Hawkinson taking a little bit of a breather. Togashi down into the corner. Little fake, back out, lovely flicker there. Pass and in it goes. Dropping in to say I'm present as well. Ren Kaneshika. The Chiba Jets with the stream of shots. And some high press as well. Making life complicated off the glass. Defensively, Watanabe has been unstoppable. And putting in plenty of rebounds. That's his 4th now. Oh, it's a steal. And look at that, it's an easy layup for 2. Moon Yoo-yeon pinching the ball. And a wasted opportunity. Last few seconds, gets the shot in for the end of the half. Doesn't manage to drain it. No buzzer beater on this occasion. But how about that for a frantic finale? Important points there scored for Japan as they take a 4-point lead into the break at half-time. It's 42-38 in this high-stakes battle between Japan and Korea here in Okinawa. Take a look at some of the numbers there. 5 from 12 from the 3 points in the 3 points department. Look at the rebounds, 21 for Japan, 13 assists, and 6 turnovers for Korea. Numbers looking good for Japan. Hawkinson up to 15, Lee's got 13, but Ann's there with 10 as well. 2 players in double figures. Nishida, the 2nd best scorer for Japan. Hawkinson is on fuego. Best plays from the 2nd quarter. Let's take a look. Well, first of all, sharp shooting, big shots from downtown. It started off with that one there. Lee Hyung-jung, top scorer for Korea Republic. Boom, in it goes. Hitting high and dry. Some good work from Tominaga as well. With fullback 2. And the passing game with Watanabe has been beautiful to watch. Watanabe, 6 points, but also making those passes. Excellent distribution from the guard, but it's been vital for Japan. Lee with some mastery, some fabulous shooting. Hawkinson doing the damage in the paint. It's been a good hunting ground for them in the paint. Two-thirds of their points coming from work in the paint. Love the passing game as well. Kaneshika with that sensational shot. Coaches love it when players pass the ball around. Delightful stuff from Japan, who lead at halftime.
Let's get this body size. Oh my goodness sakes, that's a throwdown. Goes in for the dunk. Good night. Too big, too strong, and just too good. Bogdanovic, who goes in and scores. Ah! This is what it's all about. It's all one big basketball family, folks. Winning time. Both teams over the limit. You have got to be kidding me!
Nice handoff, but the defense rotates, takes away the initial option. Oh my word.
Togashi. Now there's the mismatch to Kirk. Kirk blocked from behind. Japan will go again. Kirk will scramble for the rebound. This was his huge block at the other end of the floor.
Lee back in the game, turns it over. 3-on-2 break, just make the right decision. Upstairs for the throwdown. Brandon Gilbeck makes a statement on the first possession for Taipei.
Arakji. Oh, behind the back pass to Lawson. Beautiful pass. Easy finish for the big man inside. Magician.
Good steal, good read by Freeman. Goes behind the back, shears. Oh, the rejection. I don't think anybody saw Cody Stockman coming out there and swatting that one away.
9-point lead for China. Togashi hands it to Kirk. Kirk goes inside. Oh, that's a thunderous two-hander.
And wow, not in this house. Yatsai, quick ball screen. Oh my goodness! Well, quick ball screen, slip screen in the end. Just monster dunk by Harrison, and he has no regard.
Harris coming right through the middle. Look at that for a dunk. For Jalen Harris, look at the pass. It is top quality.
For Lebanon, looking to use his dribble, break the defense down. Behind the back pass and the finish from Haya and the and one. Lawson doing work inside.
Are you kidding me?
Papa Nicolau says, give it to me.
I'll go attacks to close out. Keep Bruno inside.
Fills it up. It's all right.
Let's take a look at the top scorer for Korea Republic. There he is, Lee Hyung-jung. I mean, he's a master in every department. 13 points so far. driving through, just going high off the glass on that occasion. He can do pretty much everything. And if he gets 20 points or more, then we know that normally Korea Republic in a good place to go on to win. Anything less, they might miss out. But that long-range shooting ability has just been so important for Korea as they keep themselves very much in check with Japan in their own backyard. Stylish, high shooting ability. The accuracy is very much in place. 25 years of age, the player at 6'6", the man of the moment. Now for Japan, keep an eye on this man, Joshua Hawkinson. Whenever he's roaming around in the paint, he's dangerous. But look at this, the long-range shooting as well. He's on an 86%, 6 from 7, 15-point tally. He's just really slick when it comes to long-range shooting. And of course, big guy, you want him in the paint, and that's exactly what he's doing as well, making sure that he's in the right lane, taking the right pass, and his teammates making sure that he's keeping warm in the paint to get ball. And he doesn't need to do anything else, just take that pass in the paint, rises up with that towering height of his. And then afterwards, the damage has been done. 15 points, totally deserved. He's already bettered his average from the first window of 13.5. Looking very slick, looking very dangerous. Now it's time to see where this is going to go. I think the only blip is the Korea Republic's Moon Yoo-yeon picking up 3 early fouls. Shouldn't really affect the game. This is great news to see Lee Seong-hyun on the floor again, because he had that little fall when he clashed with Joshua Hawkinson, came down on the 1 foot, had to get carried off, but it was only precautionary because he seems to be okay. But Korea, free throws 81%, 42 from the 3-pointers, and they've made 6 turnovers, a couple more than Japan. So very eager to just get in there and produce some of that fast stealing activity on the floor to get themselves extra chances to put points on the scoreboard and just not allow Japan to move ahead. They've been ahead on a few occasions, and I think that will most definitely give them plenty of confidence going into this, because it's very much a tussle between two nations that can go anywhere. Look at that. Lee has been top quality, 6 rebounds. His 13 points will, of course, mean that he's the go-to man. And I think what I like as well is that he's very disciplined, isn't he? Got 1 personal foul, but he's not getting in the way of what he's capable of doing. Been on the floor for 17.5 minutes nearly. Now Japan at 4 fast break points and 10.7 fast break points. Of course, as you can see, that's what they've got to take advantage of, and they know that Joshua Hawkinson will be lingering and waiting for those passes. But as I said, he's just such a good all-rounder, shooting from outside as well. His average is 13.5. Look at the rebounds, 11.5. We're expecting a double-double, along with Nick Fazekas. Alex Kirk looking to also a player who hasn't managed to get a double-double, but it's all about Hawkinson here. And Watanabe, very impressive. Such a cool hand, didn't he? Such a great team player. Passing game, but also his awareness and his court positioning. Always making sure that he's there to take the pass, to kick it out. Quick hands as well. Coaches love that. Starting 5 for Korea, 35 points. There we go, just to give you an idea. Now the question is, Lee Seong-hyun, is he going to come back on it? Japan will want to get their fans behind them. Offensive rebound 7, second chance points 8. Offensive rebounds is good. We've seen them collectively just buzzing around the paint, waiting to try and collect. I think he'd be quite happy with what he's seen so far. Dio Katani. Of course, Tom Hobbs was hoping that he would get an extension to his contract. Wasn't the case. So Katani, the man in charge. Big crowd here at the Sanatori Arena in Okinawa. Must-win game for Japan. Same scenario for Korea. They both know how important this is.
Josh, you're here. You might have a high-low with Utah. All right? Come on, go to work. Come on, let's go.
Moon straight on. Right at the top. Well, don't forget to scan the QR code. Get the Courtside 1891 app. Log in via the web to watch the live streams and extended highlights, FIBA competitions. A go-go. It's up to you. Go for it. Japan ranked 22 in the world. Korea 56, but looking very slick out here today, as Takumi Sato starts the third quarter with Watanabe, Baba, Nishida, Hawkinson running into a little bit of trouble there. Nishida, and a pass that's been picked up there by Moon, who's got his 3 fouls, of course, but does bring a lot of speed. Whoa, it's just a little bit short. Made safe there by Watanabe. Good defensive rebound. Hawkinson. Takumi Saito picks it up once again. Shot clock down to 5. Is he gonna just pick and roll? Draws the foul. First foul going against Korea Republic. It's exactly what he can do as well. And the fact is that Lee Seung-yeon, this battle between the big boys in the paints is warming up nicely. Good news for Seung-yeon on the floor, of course, despite that fall. First time up to the charity line. A little bit short for Hawkinson on that occasion. It's Alex Kirk watching from the sideline. The double-double man gets the second and a 5-point lead. 15 from 27 free throws against China in their last outing. Korea. Lee Jong-hyun. Shot clock down to 6. Little step back, going up for the 3. Oh, it's just been tipped into the hands of Saito. Quickly going up. Oh, he nearly slips. That's great recovery from Yu Kisang. And Korea Republic retreat possession. Goes high. And again, unable to drain the points, Lee Jong-hyun. Been floored, isn't he? It's going to be a... Look at Watanabe. Look at that. Oh, it's the shoulder. It's a bump into the head. Second personal foul. I wonder if there'll be any kind of a review. You can see that not intentional. Boxing out quite well, aren't they, Japan? It's not making it easy for Korea. Little change in tactics here, nicely done. Just swinging it out. Oh, he's just run into a little bit of trouble. Luckily, they regained possession there with 2.3 seconds left to play. But just look how difficult it is for them to try and get a little bit of time and space. He's the Lee Jung-hyun just crashing into Nishida. It's another interesting tussle. A bit of man-to-man marking. Oh, he's been left to his own devices, dropping in a three from the corner there. Nicely done. Again, Lee is the man. 16 points now. Long-range shot from the other side. Made safe there by Han Young-jun. He's calming things down. No pick and roll, ball comes out, it's been picked up by Sung-yeon, doesn't manage to get his shot to drain. No points going up onto the scoreboard, it's a 2-point lead for Japan and they're in possession here. Watanabe, long range shots, rolls out the back, unable to get it, the rebound's good. Yurai Baba just ghosts in from the left. And just tidying things up. Lee Sung-yeon. Long-range shot going over the top, over the outstretched arms of Watanabe. Foul committed by Takumi Saito. Luckily, step back, always in position. Shoots with his eyes closed. I'm sure he would still manage to get the points. That's great work, really solid, slick movement there coming in from that man, Yurai Baba. Get possession back. Lee Sung-hyun. Shot clock down to 9, long range shot coming up off the metal. Made safe at the back. Hawkinson. Trying to get the high screen. There's the little movement there from Saito. Shot clock down to 5. Needs to go for a shot here. Driving right through. Well, he's been stopped in his path there, of course, Yurai Nishida. That's a very courageous charge. Look at that, trying to get in between absolutely everybody. Using those arms to just keep it safe for rising up. Nishida draws the foul. Just when the shot clock was running out. Running down to 0. First one's good for Nishida. 5-point lead. Swish for the second as well. 6-point lead. Believe this is the biggest lead that they've actually held. And it's because they haven't managed to score points in their last 3 phases of play. Korea into the paint. Oh, it's too quick. And made safe at the back. Han Young-hyun. Give it to the main man, Lee Hyung-jung. Well, that is going to be another foul. Frustration there for Baba. Yeah, he's just shifted his body a little bit to the left, just preventing Lee Hyung-jung from moving around that left side. He's the player you don't really want to get a foul against. Third foul for Baba. Korea need to get points, otherwise they might see Japan move away. 2 shots, in it goes. Such an important score there for Lee Jong-hyun. Up to 8 with 2 assists. Hawkinson. Ishida drives into the paint. Oh, he can't find a way out. There's a traveling call, I think. And he will lose possession. Excellent defensive work. Well, that was the important shot there for Lee Jong-hyun. There you go, that's the traveling call with this as he slid down towards the baseline. A chance for Korea to reconnect with their scoring abilities as we enter the last 5 minutes of the third. Into the paint, nicely done. Excellent work, get out of there. Air traffic control very much in place. Watanabe says, get out of my house. Sterling work there from the big guard. Song-yeon, long-range shot coming in from no one else but Lee this time. Doesn't drain. Those 3 would have been greatly appreciated to take the game to a 1 point. Oh, the pass there, and Hawkinson loss of possession. Excellent work there, just to rattle Japan. There you go, there's the call. And just look at what he's done. That's really good running there from Eddie Daniel. He gets fouled there. There's the little nudge. And a chance for Korea again to get themselves possession. 3 team fouls to 2. And 4:16 left in this third quarter. Goes high. Oh, that's a foul there on Hawkinson. Big time from Eddie Daniel. Lee Song-hyun also getting caught up there. I think the foul's for Eddie Daniel. Might be for Song-yeon. He was just behind him. I think it was Daniel. Yeah. Oh, there's just a steal. Look at that massive score there. And that's what he brings to the game. He's such an annoyance for the Japanese defense, getting ahead of Watanabe and putting the 2 points in and 1. So fast, so slick as an operator. And 2 very important points. Oh, he's short for the free throw shot. That would have gone down well for Nicolas Mazur. Little apology. Seando coming back on. Korea currently in the lead in this third quarter, 7-5. It was a 1 point advantage for Korea at the end of in the first quarter, and then a 5 point advantage for Japan in the second. And then they're back in a good position now. High court press in place. And then they'll just drop back into a zone, just pushing. Just making life a little bit more complicated. Trying to get there first, really, really well played. And Yu Kisang, and it all comes down to the speed in which they operate. And just look at that, just comes out of position ahead of Togashi. And getting in the way. Rattling Japan as they got a chance to restore parity. Lee Jong-hyun, there's the pass, bites his time, nicely done, Eddie Daniel. Eddie D getting 2 more points, up to 4 he goes. Only 2 against Chinese Taipei, so already putting in a really good shift. As I said, love the lightning speed that he operates. Big drive, get out of there. That is access denied in a big way. And at the other end, charging through, looking to try and get himself the points. Bites his time, Yu Kisang. We're all level, a chance for them to move ahead. Oh, that's a wild pass, isn't it? Idea was good. Lee Do-wan, big center, looking to try and get hold of that, but flies through and goes out of bounds. Great synergy between Eddie D and Lee Do-wan. Look at this, get out of there. Possession back in their hands, Kisang. Kisang goes up for 3. Oh, the tussle there, look at that with Hawkinson. Well, that's brilliant work from Eddie Daniel. Just look at this. There's no foul committed, apparently. Hawkinson getting rattled there. Possession back in the hands of Korea with Eddie D. Small victory in the bigger picture. Foul committed. Shutahara can't allow themselves to get sucked into this physical game. There you go, look at that. Well, there was Hawkinson and Hara, but I think it's Hara who's picked up the foul. Straight up to the free throw line, and you know, if it's Lee who's going to be shooting, you know that he's going to deliver. Well, he's closing in on that 20 points tally. He's up to 17 now. Korea Republic edging ahead. Oh, he knocks it down beautifully. 2:40 left in this third quarter, and a 2-point lead. And it's a timeout that's been called by Japan.
Right there.
A pulsating battle here between Japan and Korea Republic. And this third quarter is turning into something very entertaining. Lee Hyung-jung, he's up to 18 points. And leading point scorer across the floor so far. Joshua Hawkinson with 16, 2 points behind. Korea lead by 2. 7 turnovers for Japan, but they haven't managed to turn those turnovers into points. That's the problem. There's a long-range shot coming up. A 3-point attempt has been picked up. Good work from Shutahara to pick up that offensive rebound. 6 seconds left. Oh, long-range shot from the parking lot. In it goes for a big 3-pointer for Togashi. Massive 3 points there to nudge Japan ahead by 1. Lee Hyung-jung, will he hit the 20-point barrier? That's a great pass. Oh, the vision. Top quality there with Lee Do-hwan getting 2. And again, this roller coaster ride continues to bring us plenty of drama. Nishida, oh, it's a steal. Picked up here by Eddie D. Bides his time, long-range shot, it's a 3-shot. Back off the iron. Made safe there by Kanachika. Been picked up by Hawkinson, brilliantly tidied up by the big man. And Hawkinson up to 18 points now. Six seconds left on the shot clock. It comes out wide. There's a chance for 2. Delivered again by Yu Ki-sang. Hawkinson, right through the middle. There's the stride, a little bit short, gets knocked out of bounds. I think they're going to get possession back. Idea was good. That's the shot there coming in from Togashi. The swish, love to see. Fine shooting from Yu Ki-sang as well. .4 left in this third quarter. Who's going to have the bragging rights before we enter the final 10 minutes of this riveting, pulsating, bombastic showdown? Shot clock down to 5. Boxing out a little bit. There's a little step back, goes over the top. It's a little bit short. Hawkinson can't get the shot. And it's going to be possession for Korea. They do everything they need to do defensively. That little touch there, absolutely brilliant from Moon Yo-yeon. I think that there's a bit of contact in the process, hence the reason. Yeah, look at the marks on his left arm. He's been in the wars. I think that's probably from Lee Seung-hyun. They've really gone hard at it, the two. 17.3 seconds left to play in this third. Hawkinson, 19 points to his name. And 2 from 3 from the free throw line. For the Sun Rockers Shibuya player. Second is good, Japan move ahead by 1. Lee Hyung-jung moving into position. Here they are pushing forward. Lee Jung-hyun here. 5 seconds left to play. Tries to go up. Oh, it's a delight to the eye. Yu Ki-sang again, the one-hander. And a perfect way to finish this third quarter. It is Korea Republic who move ahead by a point. Sensational basketball being played here at the Sanatori Arena in Okinawa. Just look at that, 54-55. Your guess is as good as mine on who's going to go all the way. 15-28, 54%, 2 points, 50%.
When they're showing, right? It's not the first play. We gotta look to throw the ball ahead. As they're showing, you gotta be available to throw it ahead.
Take a look at the best plays from the third quarter. Again, you see this man, Lee Hyung-jung, nailing shots from the outer perimeter. But they've also got lots of quality players working their magic as well. Great drive into the corner, goes high up there for Lee Jong-hyun. And this really is a riveting battle between Japan and Korea. And Eddie Daniel doing the business there. You steal the ball, that's just a freebie, isn't it? You can't make mistakes like that. Missed the +1, but still puts himself in a great position. Yuki Togashi, the captain, also delivering. He's been so impressed by Lee Hyung-jung, but also Joshua Hawkinson. Yuta Watanabe will probably come on now and play his part. Scan the QR code to get the Courtside 1891 app just there. Log in via the web to watch the live stream, extended highlights, FIBA comps. It's all there for you guys. Here we go then, fourth quarter. The business end of this beautiful battle. Saito Watanabe, Baba Nishida, Hawkinson, the starting five. Hawkinson goes first and delivers immediately underneath the rim. And a good start for Japan. Yuan Moon Lee and fast Eddie Daniel. Let's have a look at that play once again. Reverse layup for Hawkinson to deliver the goods. 1 point lead, Japan back in possession. Takumi Saito biding his time, shot clock down to 9. A lot of pressure as they're just boxing out a little bit, making it complicated. Shot clock down to 3. Hawkinson needs to go high, does go high. And the shot clock down to 0 as the rebound is not picked up by Japan. We've got the last touch from that. Well, it might be Japan who will recuperate possession. It looks like it's the case. No, it is not Korea Republic. Around the outside. Good movement of the ball, trying to find the right player in the middle of mid-range 2. The bucket's good. And Lee Seong-hyun. And 6 points now, 4 rebounds. Biding their time, Japan going straight through the middle. It's just, it's kicked out to the left side, rolls back out. And a chance for some fast action here from Korea. Gets past his man, that's a brilliant drive. Excellent layup there from Yu Ki-sang. He does that so well. All credit to the acceleration. Shrugs off his marker and flies into the paint. Up to 8 he goes. Oh, it's a turnover ball. Goes out to the left side. Oh, it's not the right pass. Little touch there from Watanabe. It goes out. It will be, look at that, second half, 9 turnovers. Love the way that he just shrugged off and rid himself for Yudai Nishida. He's not just anybody. Yuki Sang playing a pivotal role. We'll just go for a little break there. 3-point lead for Korea Republic. Shot clock down to 4. He needs to go up. He's going up high. Oh my, the 3-pointer there from Lee Hyung-jung. Breaches the 20-point barrier. And a fantastic long-range shot. There he is, little step back 3. The delivery was fantastic. Intergalactic activity from Lee Hyung-jung. And a 6-point lead for Korea Republic with 7:25 left to play in this 4th and final quarter. These are the moments that are going to be vital as the head coaches talk to the players. But look at that. 13 assists, 5 turnovers, 42 points. The scenario has been a little bit different in the second half. And as we can see, Korea Republic just clawing themselves back into it and making life quite complicated for Japan in their own backyard. And you would have thought that the Sanatory Arena public would have been going absolutely ballistic, getting behind their team. They are, but they need to step it up and raise the roof, because at the moment they're being silenced a little bit. Hyun-jung Lee, 21 points, 9 rebounds, efficiency 26. He's on the cusp of a double-double. Here we go. Japan. Ball in hand. Trail by 6. Biggest lead for Korea Republic since the tip-off. Tanabe going over the top, delivers a beautiful 2, floats it over the top. Such a dangerous player. Big fan of that guard. 10 points, double figures, 5 rebounds for him. Oh, it's a turnover, steal, and a chance. That's a brilliant play to get a chance to go again. Rebound made safe. Wilkinson. Good pass into the paint, kicked out, chance for 3. Oh, a delightful effort. Top quality there, and it's Watanabe. He's the man who's going to raise the roof in here. Timeout called, look at that. That is class. Big 3 from down left side. Sharp shooting. Bring it on, come on. Are you with me? I think the answer to that is yes. A 1-point game now after those 2 fine, a 5-pointer there for Watanabe. And that's all it takes. Look at the points by quarter. We're now neck and neck in the 4th. It's that second quarter that we saw Japan 5-point advantage, but the Korean fans still believe. Still in the rhythm. Have they got the rhyme? Have they got the chime and the ability to rock this crowd and upset the apple cart? "13 points for Watanabe." Just look at that. Slick shooting, big chime. Back on the floor, 6:30 left to play. It's a 1-point game. And going up for a big 3-pointer. That's muscled back into his possession. Gets knocked out of his hands there, and Lee Hyung-jung was going to go for 2. Look at the touch. That's all it took there from Keisei Tominaga. Claims that there was contact on the hands. Just baseline ball for Korea Republic. Shot clock down to 6. Here he is. Lee Hyung-jung needs to get separation, gets his shot in, big long range shot. It's a little bit too short, goes out, Japan ball. Wasn't in the ideal place, look at this. Tantalizingly close. It has been one fabulous battle here. 17 lead changes. They've been tied on 8 occasions. To give you an idea, Watanabe can't get his hands on the ball and it's just been knocked out of bounds. And I think that it came off the Japanese guard. Got the last touch off his back. Oh. Saito back on the floor. Here we go. Jung-hyun down into the corner. Bit of support from Lee Sung-hyun. He goes up for a mid-range 2. Little tip in. Oh, it's not gone. It has finally. Little tip in. Well, it was a nerve-wracking moment, but Hyung-jung, of course, is the player who just gets a little touch to it. Goes without saying. And a foul committed. Korea take a 3-point lead, 5:27. I'll keep you in check. Look at this. That was the shot. And the final touch there, just ahead of Hawkinson. Korea Republic, they got 19 points off turnovers today. Hawkinson needs to step it up now. Not in the right place as the ball goes over the top, out of bounds. Wasted opportunity there. And nervous moments for Dai Okatani. Around the outside, Lee Hyung-jung. I think he just stepped over the line. He's claiming that he wasn't. Time violation, I think, in the paint. Turnovers by quarter. 5 in the first, 2 in the fourth. Five minutes left to play. 3-point lead. Oh, they lost possession once again. It was there for the taking. Saito goes up. Hand palms it up in the air. Look at that. Delivery is just sublime. Takumi Saito, the point guard. Floating it over the top. And sometimes the small guys need to get high over the tall trees. Goes back out. He's the danger man. Lee Hyung-jung for 3. And a massive triple pointer there. And he's up to 26, double-double in the house, if you don't mind. 10 rebounds, 26 points. And an extraordinary performance out here today. Long-range shot, swishes the sound that you can hear for Udai Baba. He hits a 3, and it's now a 1-point game once again. It's going to the wire, this. Baba with 5 rebounds, 5 points, 4 assists. Mid-range 2. Or rolls back out. Japan with a chance to go ahead with 3:40 left to play. Foul count very low for both teams. And a little bit of a touch there coming from Lee Jung-hyun. Regain possession. Look at that. Perfection from the suburbs. He drops it in for another 3. A big 3. The masterclass performance from Lee Hyung-jung. But will it be enough? Because Joshua Hawkinson just floats one over the top. And look at Japan, they've taken the lead now. Timeout called for Korea. And what a comeback this is. Easily done there by Hawkinson. And a big score for the big man as he moves up to 24 points. We talked about the excitement of these two coming up together. Must-win game for both. Foul troubles, just Moon, Eddie Lee, nothing really to worry about. Moon has played his role, but and Eddie Daniel as well with the speed might be coming on at one point, just because we know that he can pinch and poach the ball, and they don't have many team fouls. It's 0 for Japan in this fourth quarter. Very well disciplined. Just the one for the Korea Republic. Timeouts left. Challenges left. Fouls to give. Very important to understand where we're at. Korea Republic down, looking to try and get themselves a little bit of space separation. Little step back, going for the shot. It's a little bit short there for Lee Jong-hyun. And Japan sees control. Baba. Saito. Again, it's back out. He's floating one over the top again. Hawkinson can't drain it. Chance for Korea now. Got to secure your points. Oh, there's their contacts. An offensive foul there for Eddie D. It's a little bit of contact. That's all it takes. There you go, that's the shove there, and Takumi Saito just going down. Second team foul. Ali was given his chance, but couldn't quite exploit it. 2:35. 3 turnovers each in this fourth and final quarter. 30-year-old point guard Takumi Saito looking for options. Oh, that's a great pass. It's brilliant. Look at that. Drained in a big way. Yuta Watanabe flushes it down. And a massive score there for Japan as they move 3 ahead with 2:05 left to play. Look at that. 7 points. Outscoring all of the other quarters. Big long-range shot coming in. And there's been contacts. And that might mean that he's got 3 shots to come from the free throw line to draw level again. Now look at him coming out. That's the contact. Make sure that Yudai Baba touches his hands. But look at that from Watanabe. Crashing straight through into the paint and smashing it down. 15 points for him. 1 of 3 for Lee Hyung-jung. You wouldn't bet against him, would you? Missed 100% from the free throw line. That's 9 from 9. He's got his double-double. 27 points, 10 rebounds. Oh, he's short for the second. Every point is worth its weight in gold. The boo cards are hilarious. And the 2 of 3. 1 point game, 1:55 left to play. 1 timeout each remaining for Japan and Korea. Saito tries to race around his man. Moon Yoyun will be fouled out. That's his 5th foul. That's basically what he was put on the floor for. Oh, it's an easy score. You've got to watch out. Yurai Nishida, hungry and waiting to take that pass. They got a 3-point lead. You know that this is going to be Lee Hyung-jung who needs to get hold of the ball, but they want to try and keep an eye on him. Tries to go. That's it. Oh, that pass. He needed to take that pass and drain the points. And it's a head in the hands moment there for Eddie Daniel. High court press, Hawkinson, 1:25 left to play. 4 turnovers. Korea Republic in this 4th quarter. High shot going up. Oh, swish time for Japan. Saito delivers a masterclass in high shooting. It went up, it went down, and Japan moves 6 ahead at a crucial time. Separation's been made. There's the bounce, it goes high, it goes in. The celebrations come big time. What a time to deliver for Takumi Saito. Is that enough, is the big question. Well, I think this is, there's so much more basketball to be played in 1:09 left to play. Look at that, 5 steals to 3, 6 to 4. And so the point percentage there. Japan clawing back, moving ahead. Look at this. And look what it means to him. Saito up to 7 points, averages at 6, 4 assists. Played 20 minutes, he's up on his 16.5 minutes. That Lee, 28 and 10. A double-double for Lee Hyung-jung. Oh, it's a pass that's been given directly back to Japan. There's a foul there, committed by Lee Jung-hyun. That's second personal for Jung-hyun Lee. Next time they'll be going to the free throw line. Into the last minute we go. 6 points. A timeout each remaining. Another foul. Sato's been showing up in this 4th and final quarter. There's the foul from Jung-hyun. That's his 3rd personal. Smashes down the first one without any problems. 100% from the free throw line as well. 3 from 3 so far. 50.4 seconds left to play. Second is good as well. Don Foy on fire. The point guard for Japan. Got to get points from somewhere. It's now. Here he is, long range 3 going up. Well, if he doesn't manage to get the points, then, well, that's great work, that really is. Yurai Baba draws the foul. Strong, The strong arms of his law, Yudai Baba making that safe. And Lee Sung-yeon with the foul. .7 seconds left to play in this fourth quarter. Just look at that, it's an 8-point lead. And it's delivered there, Yudai Baba. Up to 7 points now. Misses the second, picks up very quickly, An Young-yan. Oh, it's off the feet. Japan ball. Pulled back into their side of the floor. Frustrating, very frustrating. Complicated scenario. Nicolas Mazur knows it. 25 seconds. Shot clock down to 5. Sato gonna go for a shot. Yes, of course he will. Surely not. Another 3. Well, this time no. Lee Hyung-jung. Swing ball, mid-range shoot from the left side. And the timeout's been called. 5.2 seconds left to play. 6 points separating these two nations, as Japan are on the cusp of moving to 3-1. Well, it's going to be 2-2 for Korea Republic. Japan top of the table. Look at that. Wilkinson 24, Watanabe and Nishida. Double figures for 3 of their top players. Oh. A step closer to the second round. Japan will be 3-1, 2-2, and China and Chinese Taipei will play a little bit later on in the other clash from Group B in what has been already a fabulously exciting qualifying window in Asia. .6 left to play. Hawkinson. Ball comes back, it's been picked up by Lee Hyung-jung. Last chance saloon. Well, it's not happened, look at that. All smiles for Japan and Joshua Hawkinson and Dai Okatani, and Japan take the win. What a fascinating battle it was. Korea Republic giving absolutely everything, but finally it's Japan who take the win in the land of the rising sun. 78-72 the final score. And Japan go to 3-1 in qualifying for the 2027 FIBA Basketball World Cup in Qatar. Heartbreak for Korea Republic, but it really was pure excitement right across the board, with so many interesting battles taking place. And some nice moments there. He was unbelievably good, Lee Hyung-jung. Just look at the stats here. 3 points, 9:31, 7:24, and the rebounds, 41-28. 70 turnovers to 12. 6 more assists for Japan, just a little bit better in the different areas. But Lee, top scorer across the board ahead of Hawkinson. Watanabe. Nishida also scoring well. But Joshua Hawkinson, the top boy and the MVP for Japan out here as they go and celebrate with the staff. Well, let's take a look at the best plays from the fourth quarter. There's quite a few of them as well. Started off with Joshua Hawkinson getting that 2 in the paint. Nice mid-range 2 straight down the middle. Delivered there by Lee Sung-hyun. Korea Republic looking very dangerous indeed. But key moments, key plays. Swinging the ball out, Watanabe came to the rescue, got 5 points on the trot, on the bounce, to put Japan back in the mix. And after that, they just didn't hold back. Despite Lee Hyung-jung producing big shots at big moments from downtown, as he was top scorer across the boards. Baba delivering a 3-pointer. Everybody chipping in. And Sato, look at that from Watanabe. Draining through the middle after some wonderful teamwork. Great passing. And stirring up plenty of intrigue. Look at Sato. This 3-pointer was critical. A magnificent moment that literally said, I think that we've done it now. And looking at the table, Japan 7 points, 3-1, Korea 2-2, and China and Chinese Taipei will battle it out a little bit later on. Local time, 1600 hours. Should be interesting, that one as well. Fabulous encounter here today. It's been thrilling. Japan get the bragging rights in their 4th clash here in this second window here in Okinawa.